Hey guys, Paulie Packs. Looking to do a quick mail day recap video from yesterday's mail day, or the other day's mail day. So I know I had a bunch of comments to go through and a bunch of other packed up things. So I just wanted to show you guys what ended up being in those big bags and everything else. First and foremost, I got a lot of puzzle pieces here. So tons and tons of puzzles, right? All different stuff. And I think we got the Willie Stargell and Warren Spahn complete puzzle sets, and then a couple other different ones like the Stan Musial, Rod Carew, some other random ones thrown in there. This grouping, I think I'm gonna send over to Cash and Dad, because I think again they like those puzzle pieces. I know that's the complete set for Willie Stargell and Warren Spahn. Here it's just Willie Stargell. I think there's two full sets of Willie in there. This is again all Warren Spahn, so there must be about 3 in there, and then this is another combination of Willie and Warren Spahn, so it must be another 2 sets in there. So I don't know what to do with those. I don't collect these. If you guys out there, if somebody wants these, or if you want them for, you know, kids want to put them together, or you're interested in keeping the sets and selling the sets, let me know. I will get them out to you. Otherwise, maybe I'll put them up on eBay and, you know, for $1 or $2, see if, you know, someone takes the whole lot. But ultimately, I have no idea what to do with those. The next grouping is just the minor stuff. These are just the common vintage cards that I got. Oh, these are upside down for you. That's no fun. So again, we went through these in the last video, but then I don't think anyone saw these. These were inside the some of the plastics there and everything else. These are in rough shape, like you can see. This is rough shape, but these are all just common guys, you know, common players from the late 70s and early 70s. So nothing too crazy to write home about, but always good to keep these and kind of building these in a collection, seeing what I can do with those. These were some of the Hall of Famers / mid-range guys that, you know, I got from the packs, you know, but again, so you see a lot of just minor stars from the mid-'80s and some notable names, right? And some cool little inserts for them. Jay Buhner here, Jack Morris, Jeff Reardon, Lee Smith. So, you know, just some low-level Hall of Famers and some nice mid-range stars from different various stuff. And they got the Rockies card in there and Ken Caminiti Denny's card. A lot of metal cards in here too. So Jay Buhner, David Justice were just some of the metal cards. So we got Rising Stars here for John Olerud, but another metals. So the metal I know is a pretty good set, just in terms of not being overly mass produced and everything else. Like these are just some stickers. I'm gonna toss those out. But here's some more of the metal cards that we got, mining for gold, but these are like really low level stars or basically commons. And there's a Florida Marlins card. So that was pretty cool to get all those little metal cards. This one I thought was just funny because we got the Gary Pettis rookie card in the 85 set, but then also got you know, him in the 88 traded series, where I thought I was getting the 86 traded series. But the reason why I'm showing you guys this is you can see not quite the same guy, right? A little different complexion, everything else. This, and I may have mentioned this before, and you guys may know this, but this is actually Gary Pettis's younger brother. His brother was only 16 years old when this photo was taken. So the guy who was taking the photos for Topps, I guess he was out there shagging, the brother was out there shagging fly balls, or he was a ball boy for the day, and he had a uniform on, so he took his picture and put it as the baseball card. And Gary, I guess they didn't know it until the baseball card got issued, and a bunch of people were telling him, like, yo, you look good on the card, you look young, and it wasn't even him. So you can clearly see, like, there is a difference between the two of them. But I thought that was funny, so I just pulling that aside. What else did we get? We also got some gold cards here. So that's going to go, I have a gold pile, if you will, that I'm trying to put together. Then the other kind of funny thing was, and we got the Tom Zimmer card. And in the video, I mentioned how he looked kind of old. And this is what, the 73 tops, I think it is. And he looks kind of old right there. And then, so this is got him in the 88 traded series too. And he looks, you know, you're looking at what? 15-year difference if I can do math, right? And he still looks the same. You know, maybe just a little more red-faced here than anything, but like, look, he's still got this big wad of chew or gum or whatever he's got going on there, so that didn't change. So that's funny. So just a couple of things that I saw that I thought worked out pretty well, or was pretty funny. So these are some just vintage stars and notable players. Obviously, you have the Yaz and the 81 Donruss or Fleer, sorry. And then you got Jim Cat, Elor Perry. Obviously, you guys know this one because this is the one I specifically got for Brooke Robinson. You got Don Sutton in the 73, and then this one I showcased before with Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, and Willie Mays all in one card. So that was pretty cool for the vintage stuff, vintage stars. Then this one was, I'm not even sure what this is. Hub Leonard, there's nothing on it. Just maybe some sort of insert card that came in like a random pack or something. But these are the ones, these are like the Hall of Fame, sorry, the World Series cards from the late 60s. And I think Fleer did these, yeah, 68 for Fleer. And so it looks like these are all the ones that they've done in their set. So it's kind of cool. That one has like a nice little watermark on it. But always kind of cool to see these because they're, you know, little cartoons on the front or, you know, about what was happening in the previous World Series before and stuff like that. So I had a bunch of these from before, but pretty cool to get, you know, that little set in there. I don't know if it's the whole set or not, but still a little cool little subset. And this one was the, these are just the, I got a ton of 85 tops in those, in those common bags. So a lot of these are just the, and David Cohn thrown in there randomly. A lot of these were just the 85 tops checklist. So I was just going to pull them aside and just keep them because I realize, you know, I'm hearing that checklists are becoming harder and harder to come by. This one, obviously, these were the older one. This is the 1976 checklist. This one is unmarked, so that's pretty cool. And then this one here that we got was the 72 checklist, and again, unmarked. So I know COG Sports Cards collects those. Maybe I will get those over to them. But I are understanding that these checklists are coming hard and hard to come by because either they're marked up like this one is, or they're or people just threw them away. So they're kind of hard to do. But in any case, I don't know what year this one is, but still nonetheless pretty cool little subset that we're putting together. The last thing I want to share is just some of the better cards that were in the bags. This is just a pile of either the stuff I broke out from the packages or from the bags of commons that were some ones to put together. So this one you guys saw that we broke this out of the 88 tops cello packs, and this one was the error card for Eddie Murray. So that was pretty cool. We had some 88 tops traded rookies from the traded set. You know, no huge names, right? But Tino Martinez, Robin Ventura, David Wells, Jim Abbott on the USA card. You got Mark Grace. You got Roberto Alomar. So pretty cool that way. Again, I would have much rather have gotten the 86 tops traded. And I did reach out to the people from eBay and said, hey, listen, you guys put this in, you guys put the 88 tops traded in the 86 traded box. You know, what happened there. And they did say it was, you know, one of their employees who wasn't familiar with baseball cards mislabeled the posting and changed it all up and everything else. But, you know, they said I could send it back if I wanted to, but I was like, I already opened up everything, so I'm not going to send it back at this point. And plus it was like $3.50 was the total winning. So it was like a real small dollar. And I was like, it's not worth the effort on my end or your end. So they didn't, I was hoping that they would maybe send me out an 86 tops traded for it, but they basically just blamed this employee who didn't do it right. And so, you know, so I'm not getting an 86 traded. So, but just keep an eye out for them. You know, I don't think they necessarily meant to be shady. It's just, it was maybe an honest mistake, but nonetheless, you know, it's just, you know, if you do make a mistake like that, you want to own up to it or at least correct it. So these are just some of the 88 tops we got. And you can see from the beginning too, we had some cool Frank Thomases and A-Rods in there. And then I got like a whole bunch of 88 Palmeros. So there's that. And then Raleigh Fingers, we got Ricky Henderson, All-Star card in there. Drake's Cakes, right? And then some more 88 Tops guys and another Raleigh Fingers. But we getting into some cooler ones. He gave me a lot of post-early ones. I did get a few Ken Griffey cards, which I thought was pretty cool. Studio. But then you got the Bo Jackson Star. I'm not exactly sure what year that is. From Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I'm not sure. But I haven't really seen that. I assume it was probably just part of a set with Bo Jackson in it that featured him. And then you got some guys there. So here we got the Fleer Star stickers with Sandberg, Clemens, Ozzie Smith, Yount, bunch of Younts, and then Paul Molitor. And then we got the Star sticker again. I think this is 86. Yep, 86. So you got Murray, Seaver, Fisk, Rod Carew, Jackson, Molitor. And then we got more metal cards. So Manny Ramirez is rookie, Alex Rodriguez metal, and you got Ricky Henderson metal cards. So those are pretty cool. Again, the metal series were kind of a limited set, so kind of cool to get this as a group. Matt Williams. And this little 1993 Upper Deck, I think it's like some sort of checklist, but pretty cool to get all these guys on the same card. The Heroes checklist, right? Future Heroes checklist. But it's pretty cool to have them on the card. Then there was like a bunch of these, like the Denny's cards. You got Fred McGriff. Here's another Denny's card with Cal Ripken on it. I think it's supposed to be some sort of, reflective thing. Bunch of Barry Bonds. Got my dog barking to come back in the house, I guess. Here's another Ken Griffey Jr. card, but Atlantic Collector's Edition. I don't know what Atlantic Collector's Edition is. That might be some sort of 11 out of 25. But I don't know what the Atlantic Collector's Edition is. It might be like a Denny's kind of thing or whatever. But another nice metal card, right? McGuire. Another McGuire. Yeah. Here you got the Topps Chrome. So some cool cards that this guy threw in there in the end for these. Maybe, again, I was just going for the Brooks Robinson, and then he gave me all these other, there was all these other cards going with it. No idea what was going to come in it, so got a bunch of good stuff. Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson. I love this one. This Randy Johnson Black Gold. So now you get Donnie Baseball. Some really cool cards. So overall, I thought that was actually maybe a pretty good deal. Because again, I was looking to pay about 65 bucks for that Brooks Robinson card anyway. And then here's another metal card here with Barry Bonds. And then you're gonna throw in all of these, right? Derek Jeter. And then you got the Ken Griffey Jr. metal card. So these are some, right now, these are some good cards. They're definitely helping this along. Was not expecting, right? Again, he listed as vintage cards. I thought they were just gonna be a bunch of, and I know I'm all over the place, but I've never seen this card before, the 10th anniversary preview. So it looks like an 89 Upper Deck, so it must be like 99 or something. But was definitely not what I was expecting as far as the cards that he was going to include. So it was a nice little surprise. So that's basically it. So I just wanted to show you guys a recap of it. I know it was a little longer than I anticipated, but I just wanted to make sure you guys got to see everything that I went through and give you guys kind of an update on what happened with the eBay vendor. So I'll definitely be looking out again, but making sure I'm not buying stuff from them in the future. But like I said, maybe it was just a mistake and was something that was a true error, but would have liked to see a different result in the end. However, what can you do? That things happen. I'm not gonna, we'll just live and learn from it. All right, guys, until the next one, I'll see you later.